Hey everybody, my name is Ramon Ray. Welcome to Breakfast with Champions, the celebrity CEO show. It depends on where you're listening to this, how you're listening to this. Today we're going to talk about one thing, and one thing alone, how to fail in life and in business. This will be a show that you will never, ever forget. We are streaming live on video. You should be able to see my colleagues, Lanika and Robert, and they'll tell you about themselves in a minute. And you should be hearing the sound of my voice on live stream on Clubhouse as well. So welcome. And on Clubhouse, we have a community called Breakfast with Champions. So if you're hearing the sound of our voices, and those of you who are not familiar with it, definitely join us. Clubhouse is a social audio app. Imagine a live podcast. You can just download the app on your Android phone. I believe they even have versions possibly for iPhone. I think why they would, I don't know. But that's called Clubhouse. Clubhouse, download the app, and you can check that out. Our community is called Breakfast with Champions, so you definitely want to check that out. We have a brand new segment today. Again, we're live streaming on video as well, so those who are watching is there. I'm back, as somebody said, been off for a while here, and our audience is growing. So again, Lanika Johnson and Robert Kennedy, my friend, communication expert extraordinaire, and more. Again, you have a story to share. You want to get out of your shell. You want to be a better corporate speaker. You want to be a better speaker on stages. You want to do whatever type of speaking communication. And I'm sure Robert touches other things beyond that as well. Robert is the man to do that. He'll talk about himself in a minute. Lanika E. Johnson, two-time entrepreneur, trash logic lady, some different monikers, I think it's called on social media, but an expert in how corporations can better manage their trash. And more, one of her businesses, multi-million-dollar business. And then her second business, really press staffing, helping you scale your business. And we've been hanging out for, I don't know what it's been, Robert, Lanika, 10 episodes, 20, can't remember what it is. Yeah,
something.
Turn the mic for you. Talk to the people. Tell the people who you are as we get into our episode of how to live your worst life ever and fail in business and fail in life as we get into it today. Lanika, talk to the people who you are.
Hey, y'all. So I am Lanika E. Johnson on Instagram. I'm Lanika Johnson, just my name. I am, yes, like Ramon said, I'm a failed entrepreneur, but also a successful entrepreneur. I have two companies. I have Press Staffing, which is a remote staffing company based in the Philippines. And I also am the CEO of Trash Logic, which is a multi-million-dollar waste logistics business based here in California. And we service apartment communities and retail centers around the country. So thank you for having me. I love being here. This is my favorite place to be on Tuesdays.
And we love having you. And you live like 4 or 5 time zones away. So double thank you for being here at this early time of the morning. Robert Kennedy, talk to the people. Tell us who you are and why you're so amazing, or tell them why I think you are so amazing. Welcome, Robert Kennedy the third.
Hey, Ramon Ray. So good to be in the place with you today. I am Robert Kennedy III. RK3 is what the cool people call me. I am the president for Kinetic Communications, a training firm here based in Laurel, Maryland. We work with small business owners and leaders, helping them to figure out how they can create more visibility and ultimately generate more revenue and influence using their story and their voice and their body and their fingers and their eyes and their, I was going to say their nostrils and all that.
Your kneecaps, maybe?
But I don't know. That didn't make the ad or the pitch sexy right there, right? So yeah, you can connect with me. Go to robertkennedy3.me and all of my socials are there. So let's get connected. On LinkedIn is the spot where I hang out most of the time. So come on and connect with me there. Oh, can I talk about this thing really quick, Ramon?
You can.
So at the end of this month, in just a couple of weeks, I'm doing something called the Amplify Voice and Video Summit. If you're a small business owner and you want to figure out how to generate more sales or to amplify your message, you got to come to that summit with us. It's amplifyvoiceandvideosummit.com. Guess who one of the speakers is going to be? Oh my gosh, this dude, Ramon, let me say it. Hold on. Let me roll my R's. Ramon is going to be speaking and talking to us about how to build a brand with your voice. That's going to be his topic. So y'all don't want to miss that session. Going to be April 23rd and 24th Eastern Standard Time, starting at 9 a.m. in the mornings on those 2 days. So get on over to amplifyvoiceandvideosummit.com. If you're on Clubhouse, check my profile. That link is there as well.
And Lanika, you didn't hear the link properly, right? You need him to say it 1 or 2 more times, right? I don't think
He
Lanika
said 1 or 2 more times.
Yeah, we didn't get that link right.
Amplifyvoiceandvideosummit.com. Amplify voiceandvideosummit.com, and for the little boys and girls in Antarctica, amplify voiceandvideosummit.com.
I love it. I love it. If any of the hosts here heard that URL, wants to replace the link on Clubhouse, I'd be grateful to do that. Amplify, you heard what he said. If you can do that, I'd be grateful. So welcome to a brand new segment. And Karen Vinzen, I love what you said. Karen Vinzen, longtime listener of me, of what we're doing here in February. Lanika, you want to chat on that real quick? Feel free. No problem. Yeah. Please
Okay,
do.
awesome. So I am teaching AI 101 for entrepreneurs today at 11 a.m. on Zoom. If you are interested in joining that, you can hop into my Facebook group, which is called, what is it called? It's called The Business Blueprint and AI Integration. So the Business Blueprint and AI Integration, you can jump into the Facebook group and you will see the link to join that today. I'm teaching AI for entrepreneurs, and it's a little different because I got really tired of seeing so many cartoons of entrepreneurs. And I was like, folks,
You didn't do yours?
using AI.
I mean, you didn't do your toy. You're 19.
I did mine, but I did mine, but that's like, why are we focused so much on just, creating avatars and things? Like, we really can be creating forecasts for our business. We can be driving our businesses forward using artificial intelligence. So that's what the class is about. And so we're doing a 4-week series, AI 101 today, next week, AI 102, then AI 201 and AI 202. So at the end of that, you should be running your business mostly using AI agents and just running your reports through AI. So
I love it. I love it. I love
I
it.
want to come to that session now. Okay, let's go.
Absolutely. Lanika's been using AI before there was AI. So, hey, Lanika, glad you're here.
Yes.
Deborah Williams, thanks for being here. Kimberly Williams, glad you're here. Karen, thanks for being here. Everybody here who's been on the live stream and those who are in the audio, glad you all are here again. I'll look at the chat real quick here. Thank you. Good. Trisha's here in that business. Thank you so much for amplifying that, Trisha. Appreciate that. Dean is here. Glad you're here. Junaid is here. Junaid, it was good being with you, brother, at Social Media Marketing World just a few weeks ago as we slurped on some spaghetti and other things we had together. That was great. Convened by Jennifer. Well, slurped, spooned. Yeah, that came out kind of wrong there, but
that brings up another picture in the brain, dude. That's like,
right.
Christina Howard, I just confused you. I love it. All right, let's move on to the topic of the day. And here's the thing, Karen Venzen, the reason I mentioned your name twice and tried to move forward, but I was distracted by Lanika and Robert. No, the topic of the day is not failing forward. No. It's full on fail. So I'm going to get with it right now. Lanika and Robert do not even know where I'm going to go, but I know they can handle it. I got 29 tips, Robert and Lanika, as we get in character. It's all about fail. It's all about fail. How we can live a miserable life, how we can live a depressed life, how we can build businesses that crash and burn, how we can be the worst humans possible. I know it's hard for Lanika. I know it's hard for Robert. It goes against everything they build. Oh, okay. It's just
I mastered it.
Great. So we're going to touch on that today. Full disclosure, just, you got some people, and I want to respect everybody's different. We are having I'm just going to stay in character and keep moving it there. So welcome everybody to Breakfast with Losers, brand new community that I just started just now. Breakfast with Losers, Robert Kennedy, Lanika E. Johnson, Ramon Ray. Let's get with it. How to fail in life, how to live the most miserable life. And by the way, you want these tips, you want to download some things. If you go to failtips.com, failtips.com, you can follow along with my tip sheet of how to live your worst life at failtips.com. So tip number 1, Robert and Lanika, and again, you can talk about each tip, or we can just, you guys banter back and forth, we'll figure it out. 1, and again, a lot of these tips are from the founder of Breakfast with Champions, Glenn Lundy. So I gave this segment some years ago, is wake up late. There is no reason to wake up early. There is no reason to capture the sunshine. The early bird captures nothing. The early bird sucks. So I would say wake up late, sleep in bed, curl up, and don't get up early. Robert Kennedy, why is that so useful for living a morbid life to wake up late, Robert Kennedy?
Dude, you sound so passionate about this. I mean, sounds like somebody just like got on your wrong side with this morning. Yeah. So why should you wake up late? Well, here's the deal. If you wake up late, it's so much easier to gain pounds. Yeah, you can add weight on your body when you wake up late. That it's so much easier. I mean, some of us try so hard to gain weight. I mean, when I got married, dude, I was like 138, 139, 140 pounds. I was a stick. I was like a bobblehead, right?
Yes,
It
sir.
was just a head and this stick, and just walking around. I couldn't even balance that joint right. But I wanted to gain weight, and so I started to do what you're talking about. I started to, be lazy. I started to wake up later
Yes.
and 10:30 eating Cheerios. No, I'm sorry. Cheerios was the healthy food. I was eating Fruit Loops, Apple
I
Jacks.
was just say you're eating Cheetos.
Yes,
Listen,
Cheetos, exactly.
and caramel ice cream at 10:30 in the morning. So that's why you should wake up late.
I love these. And again, we're going to go back and forth, but you stop me anytime if you wanted to jump in on this. I'm going to move to number 2, but just stop me if you're like, no, Ramon, I got to grab on this one. Lanika, here's
Mm.
my next tip of the day of how to live
Okay.
your worst life ever, how to fail in business. If you, most of the time, go to bed late. Go to bed 3 a.m., go to bed 2 a.m., probably just do
Yep.
nothing while you're late. You don't have to go to bed late. You're not burning the candle like emergency client
Mhm.
thing, but you just going to bed late. Lanika, tell me what helped you build the business you built by every day. Just, let me go to bed late. How do you live your worst life by going to bed late? Lanika.
The great thing about going to bed late is that you can doom scroll all night on Facebook and TikTok. And you
Yeah.
can watch cat videos, you can watch people, getting knocked over on the street in New York. Like there's just so much fun stuff to see. And then you get to wake up really tired and make sure that you're not effective at all. And I don't know, that's the best way to stay up all night
I
and
like
not get anything done the next day. I love it.
And Robert, you nodded your head vigorously, but what I'm hearing, Lanika, is the secret of this is not
Mhm.
staying up late. It's giving you time to doom scroll, to look at other people's, what do they say? Look at other people's reels for your story to get
Yeah.
depressed and seeing, oh, she bought that handbag. He bought that
Mhm.
house. Look at him. That's the purpose of staying up late. So you
Yeah.
can doom scroll more. Is that
So you
correct?
can do that. So you can say, "Oh wow, that's a cool workout," and then not do it. Yeah.
But I did that last week when I saw some of my friends, Robert Kennedy, Dr. Delatorre, and others doing that 75 hard nonsense. I didn't even look at them and say, "Ooh, that could be me." I knew it wasn't for me. I just watched and ate chips. Every squat Robert did, I just had a Snicker bar. It was
Yeah.
amazing.
If I didn't stay up late, I wouldn't have seen that somebody has just created 75 soft.
Yeah.
So
Mm.
Robert,
I
talk
would,
about 75 sauce, Robert. I think you may or Leslie, somebody commented on that. Just touch on that, why that's so important. That
I don't know if I can talk about that. My mind goes several different places.
we will move forward then. Here's another one, Robert. Number 3. Check your phone, Robert Kennedy. Again, by the way, my name is Ramon Ray here with Lanika E. Johnson, Robert Kennedy. We are hosted on Breakfast with Champions, social audio app. Glad you all are here. Thank you, Dr. Nadia, for being here. Thank you, Michelle, for being here. And others, we are here today talking about how to live your worst life, live a life of failure and misery and depression, and never be able to succeed in life. We're giving the best tips on how to do this. You want to get these best tips? Check them out at No, what did I say? Check it out at failtips.com, failtips.com. Robert Kennedy. I think I was on number 3. Check your phone first thing in the morning. Why is that important, Robert? As you get out of the bed, don't even brush your teeth, no devotions, don't talk to your spouse, just grab that phone. Maybe it's a continuation of the tip that Lanika gave, I don't know. But Robert Kennedy, why is it so important to grab your phone first thing in the morning as you wake up? Just grab it. Why, Robert?
Because it's dark in the room and you need light, right? You grab the phone so that you can see what's going on in the room, first of all. And then, the phone is so helpful that it then automatically populates email and news and a lot of different things that you need. So it's like a productivity mechanism to help you start your day with all of the cares of the world. So you can actually speed up your stress by just doing the phone thing
yeah.
first thing in the morning. And why wait till 11 o'clock to be stressed in the day? Why wait till 12 p.m. to be stressed? You can be stressed at 6:30 in the morning by just picking up your phone first thing. So, you're actually doing yourself a favor by just accelerating all of the different challenges of the day so that you can get through them faster.
Would you say, Robert, that as a continuation of the doom scrolling, you went to bed late, you doom
Yep.
scrolled, you woke up, 14 hours later on a
Yep.
full stomach because you did 75 soft all the Cheetos you ate, and you just keep doom scrolling. Is that fair to say, Robert, that we're kind of
Yeah, I mean, we're all gonna get old at some point, right? So why not accelerate that process? Why wait? Let's just do it all now so that we don't have to. I mean, life is hard enough. So waiting around for like when you've got stress, when you've got diseases, when you're old and decrepit. I mean, when you can't really move around, why wait for all of that? Get that stuff. Let's do it now so that we don't have to wait. I hate waiting.
And Lanika, sometimes we got people on BWC, Breakfast Champion, trying to be all cute. Michelle McLean, she's like, nah, my phone stays in do not disturb. I refuse to pick it up for the first 30 minutes. What a miserable life, Michelle. What a miserable life you must have. No, you
Tell Michelle to get out. I mean, we don't need people like Michelle in Breakfast with Champions. Get out of here.
Yes, Michelle.
Remember, we're Breakfast with Losers right now. We're Breakfast with Losers.
What is this?
We
exactly. Character.
I mean,
losers.
This is the wrong show. Michelle, that's for you. Come on. Get out.
You're killing me this morning, guys. Like, literally, Ramon, this is the best segment you have ever done. This is cracking me up.
Thank you. But Michelle, if you have a minute, Michelle.
I always have a minute for you, Fred.
Come on in and join us a minute or two. I mean, listen, let's just debate this, Michelle. Why would you said you put your phone on do not disturb, but you don't want to join us, Michelle, and live in your worst life ever, and just all the bings and pings that disturb your sleep. And then, like Lanika said, you could doom scroll before you go to bed, doom scroll when you get up. That's the life, Michelle. Why? I mean, you can even join our program. You can even we have hack credit cards we can give you to sign up for it as well. What do you think, Michelle?
Listen, friend, I lived my worst life for so many years, and I got to the point where it affected every single piece of me. And as humorous as this segment is, I mean, this is great. This is something I think people need to hear because so many people are living in this space. They're living in this space of epic failure because they do the things, right, that they shouldn't be doing. And so this segment is so incredibly spot on this morning. There is someone here today that is literally doing every single one of the things that you are, quote unquote, telling them to do to fail. And it's a wake-up call. Somebody here needs to hear this morning. I was that person 10 years ago. So I applaud you. Keep going.
I was that person yesterday. Come on.
Hey, Michelle, we're selling. Would you want to come to a retreat or be like a Diamond VIP member, Michelle? Or are you going to say no thanks? Like, would you ever want to, I have a retreat. I got the whole Airbnb. I got a whole nurture campaign, Michelle. I still can't convince you to join the Losers Club, huh? Still can't.
No, I think I'm going to check out on the Losers Club. But if you are ever having a retreat, just let me know because I would love to show up for Ramon Ray.
I appreciate that. Listen, everybody, Michelle McLean, valued member BWC. Let's keep moving on. We are talking about how to
Diamond in the Rough retreat.
There, Dr. Jeannie, Diamond in the Rough retreat. I like it, Dr. Jeannie. Good to hear your voice. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing great. I can't find the button.
That's all right.
Great.
Well, I'm glad you're here. Glad you're here. You're welcome.
Hear your voices.
Yes, indeed.
Even the funny.
And I put in a FedEx box. I saw you sign. Oh, good. I saw you sign up to Breakfast with Loser just now. So Robert and his team are sending you your T-shirt. I'm a loser.
A torn T-shirt.
Yes. Yeah, not a new one.
Unfortunate hole in it.
Yes, indeed. Yeah. Robert, you got that?
My AirPod ran out. And all of a sudden, y'all come on, loud on my phone.
Yes.
And Pete goes, "Oh my, it's the perky people. It's the perky man." I said, "Yes, the top perky man."
Oh boy,
not the perky man.
Dr. Jeannie, glad you're here. Robert, you got that? Your team sending out those loser T-shirts for me real quick. You got that order?
Yeah, we have the regular one and the Gordon Gartrell edition. So I know. There we go. I don't know. Only 80s Cosby's kids got that reference.
I love it. All right. Number 4, for those who do affirm this, don't spend time with God, Lanika. Why is that so important to kind of don't spend time with God? And those who maybe don't believe, don't meditate, don't think, don't have devotions, that kind of thing. Me, you and Robert, we focus on it. We wake up. Nope. We do not want to have devotions. We do not want to think. We pretty much between doom scrolling and putting on the TV, that's our morning routine. Why is that so good to do for people who want to live their worst life ever, Lanika?
I mean, if you want to live your worst life ever, the best thing to do is not ground yourself, right? Just don't have anything in your life to ground yourself and make you think and make you focused on what you need to do or ask for guidance. Yeah, just live your worst life ever.
I love
That's
that. I love
wonderful.
that. And Robert, I know you echo that, Robert, as well. I know when you wake up, you just tried no from any spiritual grounding, Robert. Why do you try your
And
best?
I just want you to know, though, real quick,
Tell me.
I was really having a hard time with that because, I don't play with God, Pentecostal
Yes.
kid. So I'm like,
You had to
ooh,
stretch.
I don't know if I would touch this
Well,
one.
trust me, Robert's from the similar cloth, so he's gonna have a. We'll see what he says.
Yeah, well, everything that I accomplish is mine, right? I do stuff on my own, and so
Sir.
in order to be successful at losing, I need to do it by myself. And so I start out. Why, if I'm going to do it by myself, why bring anybody else into that first thing in the morning? So let me just go in and get my stuff done and push forward because it's all about me.
Exactly. No, I love this. I love everybody. Again, we're in Breakfast with Losers today. Welcome to a brand new segment. We are changing the whole thing. Mary Lynn has just, she's ran out of the room. She's like, people, just take the show where you want to take. So
welcome to the Make a Dollar Club.
Yes, Make a Dollar Club. And GA, if you're available, get ready, brother. I got some tips I want to hear from you as well. Okay, next tip here, Robert. Don't write down your goals. Robert, why is that so important to not write down your goals? Even writing down at all. You're at an event, don't write down. You got goals, don't write them down. I would even say don't even speak them out loud, but anyhow, back to you, Robert. Why is it so important to not write down our goals and just to, if for that matter, maybe we don't even have any goals, but how do we live our worst life by not having any goals, Robert? Not writing.
I think these people that write stuff down are weak, right? Because we've got memories and brains that we should be using, and so it's like you're taking the shortcut way out of things instead of trying to remember everything in your mind. I know you have 500 things. I know you have the kids. I know you have the school projects. I know you have your business. I know you have work. I know you have church. I know you have the government. I know you have politics. I know you have all the socials. I know you have all these other things. But if you cannot remember your goals inside of all of that as well, you're weak, right? So writing them down, come on, that's a cheat. That's a cheat, man. Let's get real and be a real loser by trying to keep everything in your brain and remembering it all yourself. Let's go. Come on.
Lanika, it seems like that's something that you would. Go ahead.
You're going to get carpal tunnel.
Yes.
Like writing
Why
stuff down.
Exactly.
Why would you write?
Lanika, that is
hurting
on
yourself.
Point. And Lanika, here's a tip for you. I love this. Michelle, come on, Michelle has an amazing tip. Oh, this is good, Lanika. Spam every person you connect with on LinkedIn with an elevator pitch. 30 seconds after they accept your request, Lanika.
Because they're going to love you. They're going to love you. You should do that. Absolutely. And don't stop. Like, I'm serious. Don't stop. Even when they ask you to stop, don't stop doing it. And when they say that they're going to report you, you want to celebrate that because that is a win. That
a friend of mine
is an
calls
absolute
that
win.
A friend of mine calls that pitch slapping.
Absolutely. Me and Lanika are going to pitch slap at least 57 people. That know. Thank you for that. That was amazing. Caleb is doing that. Caleb is running to do that right now. This is good. Again, everybody, my name is Ramon Ray. You can get to know me better at celebrityceo.com. Celebrityceo.com. If you're enjoying this show and it's inspiring you, Lanika Johnson, talk to us. Tell us who you are, how we can find you, who you serve. And then, Robert, I'll turn to you as we continue on the show. Lanika, talk to us.
Good morning. My name is Lanika E. Johnson. I feel like I was about to rap. My name is Lanika E. Johnson. I am the CEO of two companies. So Trash Logic, we are a waste logistics company, and we work with property managers for commercial properties and retail centers. And I'm also the CEO of Press Staffing. So we help entrepreneurs scale your business with remote staff, and we are based in the Philippines. And that's me.
I love it. Again, if you want some of these tips we're talking about today, failtips.com, failtips.com, fail, F-A-I-L, tips.com. Download these tips, and you can follow along with us as we help you live your worst life. Robert Kennedy, Kinetic Man, talk to us about who you serve, who you want to talk to, how people can connect with you. Tell us all the things, Robert Kennedy. Again, thanks for being a valued co-host of the Celebrity CEO Show.
Well, Lanika didn't rap, but I think I'm about to.
You gonna rap?
Let's go. Let's go. I'm Robert Kennedy III, RK3. You want to learn about me? Go to my site.me. I don't know how to rap, but I know how to flow. Let's go, you know?
You know? You know?
Oh boy. BWC, if y'all are enjoying this segment, put it in the chat. Christina Howard, thanks for being here, letting us know you can hear us. Christina Howard said, Robert, you get an Emmy Award, Grammy Award, Dove Award. You get all the awards. By the way, let me pause here for a minute. Robert, that was good, brother. That was good, Robert. Let me pause here for a minute. Anybody want to come off mic, talk to us, tell us which tip was the best tip for you, how to live your worst life, or just say, hi, I realize I haven't paused in a bit, and we've been doing this show for an hour, but let me pause on the BWC side. On mic and join me. Say your name if you dare. All right, one.
Rob Bass the third.
Hey, GA,
Yeah.
come on in.
Hey, GA.
I'm just saying, Lanika, Rob, I got to give you props, man. Rob Bass the third, DJ Easy Rock over there on the ones and twos. It was fire up in this piece this morning. I'm just saying, only one word comes to mind, Ramon.
What's that?
Well, actually, it's two words. Lehuhu, zaher.
What is that?
Those are some. I think maybe Robert and GL. What's that? What is that? GA, talk to us. Unpack that.
Loser.
You know what?
He said
That
loser.
ultimate goal.
Yes.
That is the ultimate goal. I mean, if you are not living a life that requires at least 6 syllables in one word, what are you doing?
And GA, stay with us for a minute. GA, can you give me, Lanika, and Robert some advice, personal advice, just from your experience about how we can lose money, how we can maximize debt, how we can lower our credit score as low as we can get it? Could you give us some insight? For example, maybe talk about why we should not invest our money. Why should Lanika not invest her money? And for that matter, don't even take it to a bank. Just take her money and put it in a pillow or a sock. Just give me briefly, why should she not invest her money? Talk to me, GA.
You know what, Ramon? The first thing you want to do, if you really, really want to feel philanthropic and throw money away as quickly as possible.
Yes, sir.
I think the first thing you should do is pay for everything in cash.
Okay.
You just gotta go the straight cash method.
Okay.
Never keep any track. See, it is a complete waste of time for you to keep track of money, because guess what? You're gonna get a paycheck next Friday. Why are you keeping track of this Friday's money? This is past money. You already got it.
I love it.
You really don't need to keep track of this money, because you're gonna get another check Friday. And guess what? Since you're gonna get 3 more checks, go ahead and buy something that you don't even have the money for yet.
And you probably don't need it.
And
that's even better.
Need it.
Yeah. Let me ask you one more thing, GA. Talk to Robert here and Lanika. Scott Simon says he lived below his means with one way he built his wealth, which is a stupid idea.
Oh man, that's horrible.
Yeah, it's stupid. Talk about why it's so important to live above our means. If we make $50,000 a year, to live like we make $80,000 a year, GA. Pour into us why that's the best way to live one's life, to just live above one's means. Why should Lanika, Robert, and definitely myself, I mean, I'm already in that boat. Why should we do that and keep doing that?
I'm just saying, Robert, Lanika, guys, look. We live in the United States of America. We live in the country of abundance.
Yes. Preach.
If you don't live beyond your means, why are you living here?
Why are you living here?
This is what I mean. Don't change the zip code. It's a problem. Don't wear red, white, or blue. That's why we live here, to live above our means.
Yes.
To actually live on credit that we can't pay for, to buy a house that's 6,000 square feet with just us in it. That's what the American, that is what our forefathers stood on Plymouth Rock, on bended knee, in solemn gratitude for this country. For us to be able to do it.
GA, you are too
much.
You know why I agree with GA? Because I think I've been wasting some opportunities. I keep getting these letters at my house from these banks that say, hey, dude, we want to give you $5,000. We want to give you $10,000. We want to give you 15 and 20,000. I keep getting those letters. It's like gifts. I mean, how stupid am I that I don't just open them up and take the cards that they're putting in there for me? That's I mean, thank you for opening my mind, GA. I think I'm going to start doing that.
This is amazing.
Robert, what do you think the tariffs are for? That's tariff money. You should take it.
Yeah.
Everybody, my name is Ramon Ray. This is Breakfast Champions. We're helping you live your worst life ever. Live a life of despondency and more. You can get these tips at failtips.com. GA, thank you. Anybody else on the BWC side wanted to join us in before we move on with some more tips of the day? Again, thank you, Robert, Kennedy, Lanika, for joining us and being here. Let me pause for a second or two. Anybody wanted to unmic and join us? Oh, yeah, Michelle, buy lots of fake followers. Come on, Michelle. Anybody else want to join us? Unmic and talk. And if not, no problem. We'll keep moving. All right. All right, here we go.
I was going to.
Hey, Dr. Jeannie, please.
I was going to, but the way to lose is to not speak up.
Ooh.
So I'm not going to speak up. I'm just going to sit here and be a loser with my dollar.
Yes. Oh, Dr. Jeannie, that's very BWC appropriate. The absolute way to guarantee you lose at life is don't speak up. Lanika asks, she's in the Philippines and Dubai and Italy, wherever she goes, in her private planes and all the life she lives and her little brunches and all her little cute life. And she's like, who needs help? Who can I serve? And you just cross your arms and don't say nothing, as Dr. Jeannie said. Great tip. Yes.
I don't like to talk or meet people or travel.
She said or meet people.
Yes, because people are going to think you're dumb. People are going to think you're less than or something, correct?
Or use any inflection in my voice.
That took skill, Dr. Jeannie, for you to do that.
Right.
Robert, what do you think? Don't raise your voice, Robert. This is right up your lane, brother. And you're, Dr. Jeannie, what do you think? Don't speak up. Don't use your voice.
Speaking up requires a lot of energy.
It does.
And I really believe that we've got to conserve our energy for the things that we need the most, like doom scrolling, like lifting up an Oreo, or like lifting up a cup or a cone of pralines and cream ice cream from Baskin Robbins. Listen, we've got to conserve our energy for that stuff. So listen, you got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to run.
I love this.
Yeah, let's go.
Lanika, anything you want to add on that before we start diving into points number 8 through 800 on how to live your best life? Anything else you want to add?
No, I was just told not to speak up. So I'm just going to be quiet.
She's going to mute her voice and just see, Dr. Jeannie, you just brought it on. All right, everybody. And this goes, I'm going to give this to you, Lanika. 2 points 8 and 9, eat soda and junk food daily. And for that matter, don't move your body. Lanika, why is this so important to encourage people? Eat junk food, drink lots of soda, in fact, daily, if you can, multiple times a day, and do not move your body. If you want to live your worst life ever, and do not live the fulfilled life that God has for you. Lanika, why should we live that life?
Because why? Why would you want to look good or feel good? That makes no sense. People will be hitting on you all the time. People will always want to be around you. Your DMs are going to be full. That is so annoying. No. Why
be fit? Why be fit?
Why be fit? Why feel good? Why look good? And then, it's just, you're going to get to the refrigerator too fast if you are fit. Like you want to be able to lumber.
Yes.
Take your time.
That sounds like Robert.
That's a soft life.
Exactly.
Talk to us, Robert.
Exactly.
Why should Robert talk to us?
I'm loving what she's saying. Lumber. Listen, don't feel pressured to do things at anybody else's pace. Do stuff that you want. Don't try hard. Yeah. Just live easy. Yeah. Life is hard enough already as it is. Why should I make my life harder by eating healthy? Or I want to lumber. I want to chill. I want to Netflix and chill.
I'm with you, Robert. Listen, this is good. I think these tips are really encouraging and helping people. Come on now. This is amazing. It's still alive. Love it. Love it. Okay. Don't move your body because round is a shape.
Round is a shape.
Binge Netflix into your eyeball. Y'all are too much. Michelle is in the club. Oh, Ababa says, and don't post your content. Keep it all to yourself. Everybody, my name is Ramon Ray, hanging out with Lanika and Robert, our Celebrity CEO show on Tuesday mornings, 8 a.m. You want to get these tips, just go to failtips.com. Failtips, I think it is. Failtips.com. Failtips.com. All right, moving forward, a few more tips we have here. And then again, we'll wrap up this segment in about 20 minutes. Surround yourself, Robert, with still people, still poor, still unforgiving, still gossipy, still stealing, still bitter, still evil. Just still. They've been that way since 3rd grade. They were the same way in 12th grade. They still the same miserable, sappy person they are. Surround yourself, Robert, with those people. Why is that the best way to live our life, Robert?
You know, if you listen to all of the gurus, if you listen to Tony Robbins, if you listen to Dean Graziosi, if you listen to Mel Robbins, if you listen to Brene Brown, they all talk about this one thing. They say that consistency is the best thing.
I like
right. So if I'm with still people who are consistent, then I'm on the right path. I mean, I don't need any surprises. I don't need any challenges. I don't need any obstacles. I need consistency. Listen, I want to be able to wake up and know what to expect. I want to be able to open my eyes. I want to be able to open up my phone. I want to be able to go to a party. I want to be able to go into a room with people. I want to go sit down at lunch with people and know what the conversation is going to be like. Right?
It's level set.
Consistency. That's what I'm talking about. That's the key to life right there. Consistency.
I love that. Lanika, don't you agree with this, Lanika? I mean, isn't there nothing worse, Lanika, for you getting a room of ladies or a room of men or a room of whoever you're with that are uplifting? Don't you kind of seek out, I want to be in a room with people who are at the lowest margin, who can drag me down, drag down Lanika's energy, maybe even steal from her, maybe even she got to hold her handbag and walk around like this. Lanika, talk about why that is the best life for us to live, Lanika. And I think you are on mute, Lanika. That's okay, though.
It's amazing because you literally don't have to do anything. Like you can just stay still like them and you don't have to move. I love come into a room and then just sitting in the back and getting absolutely nothing out of it and scrolling on my phone and finding all kinds of other things to do instead of engaging and figuring out how I can improve my life. I just want to know, how do I do what she's doing? Because she hasn't worked since 1999 and she still lives in the same place and she's still wearing the same clothes and she still has the same hairstyle. And I want that. That's what I want.
No progress.
Consistency. Yes.
It's amazing.
Robert, I like that consistency. That's a whole message, man. I may share that in my next meeting. The power of consistency in reverse.
Yeah.
Lanika, my friend Michael Michalowicz wrote one of the stupidest books, one of the negative bestsellers in the world, called Profit First. Nobody should read Profit First. In fact, I buy copies. Right, Robert? I buy copies just to burn. I mean, it's like we have a fireplace and like why go to wood? Why get wood from Home Depot at whatever pound it is when you can buy a book for $20 and I buy it by the dozen?
Profit First kindling. Yes.
There's kindling. Exactly, Robert. So my question to you, Lanika, is why is that the way we should live? I know I embrace that, Lanika. Profit last. I take, profit last, where I have my business, I'm paid, and I just do debt. I pay other expenses first. I pay myself last, make sure I don't have money, make sure I have no money for payroll. I don't have a savings account. I don't have a tax account. No, forget taxes. Don't have rainy day fund. Why is that the best way for the entrepreneur who wants to be a success, who wants to be like Robert? Well, Robert in 26 minutes, after the show, wants to be like the Robert of Lanika after the show, wants to be like Ramon. Why should we not do profit first? That's the bottom line I'm getting at. Why should we live a life of just anti-profit first, Lanika? Talk to me.
Because if you're not in debt, are you really living on the edge? Are you really living? And why would you save for retirement? That is a future you problem. Think about that. That's not for today. That's for some other time. That's not even the you are right now. That's for the you are when you can barely get up out of a chair by yourself. Yeah. That's when you need to worry about that. That's when you need to worry about that. And you know what? We are in this manifestation age. So swipe that card and manifest the life you want.
Lanika,
let's go.
I may just come and work for you, Lanika. This is lovely. Robert, talk about that, Robert. Does this jive with you, Robert? I'm sure you have not read Profit First, or for that matter, any of these good business books. You probably read Profit Last, things like You Don't Owe You. Let me see here. The Dumb Switch, They Ask, You Don't Talk, Anti-Traction, Slip and Fall, probably by Gino Wickman and others. Talk about that, Robert.
Yeah.
Why you live that life?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I mess up from time to time. I did read Topic Profit First. I did scroll through it. But I remember as I was reading it,
You're
going
too
through
much
all
of
the
a
pages,
winner.
I'm like, idiot. This is dumb. This is stupid. Why would anybody do this? Right? Because businesses are gonna fail.
Yes.
Every business is going to fail. So why should I do all of this hard work,
Yes.
put this money away, separate some stuff if the business is going to fail? I got to enjoy life, dude. I mean, so I'm going to spend it all right now. I'm going to take the money and I'm going to go on vacations immediately. Right. I'm going to the Mediterranean. I'm doing all the stuff so that I can enjoy life right now. Gotcha. I mean, you know, tomorrow will take care of itself. I'm gonna enjoy stuff. I'm gonna do it right now.
Today.
Robert, I love it. This is so encouraging. And we got a few things. I'm not sure if the people in BWC are comedic. Why die empty when you can live empty?
Why die? You can live empty.
Marina says, that's me. Easy way to learn E doesn't mean enough. She's responding to Debbie, says, always play the empty tank game. It's fun seeing if you can make it to the gas station. I'm sorry, I cannot.
I will say that there are people in my household that play that game.
Yes. I play that game.
I do this actually because I did that last week coming from prayer meeting. It said 31 miles to go to get to where I need the gas station. And then he had 30 miles of gas left. I didn't tell my wife it, but it was fun. I was like right there. And so anyways.
They're like, babe, turn off the radio. No AC. Why not a window?
Yes. And it's like, why?
Having a hybrid is the worst though, because I know I have electric and I have gas. So I'm like, oh, I only have 10 miles to empty on the gas side, but I have 30 miles on the electric side. I think I can go 50 miles.
Oh,
I know the math isn't math.
And 30 is 50. Yep, that works.
I like it.
That works.
I think I can make it work.
If there was a biggest loser in a fun way, of course, button, Michelle McLean, you got it going on. Buy lots of books you'll never need, so you never have to dust your shelves.
That's a good
I mean, books are decoration, though. I mean, why you think I got these back here? Is decoration.
Absolutely, Michelle, you are a mess. I'm going to and Maria Lynn says, Debbie, I'm going to the same event and sitting a different corner because I want to make sure we don't talk to each other.
Right.
Listen, everybody, we are talking about how to live your worst life, how to fail at business, how to fail at life. My name is Ramon Ray, rocking here with Lanika E. Johnson, Robert Kennedy. Definitely want to see them, pressstaffing.com, or you can see, especially on video, how to reach them on IG across the platforms. Robert Kennedy the 3. You can see him on LinkedIn across platforms. Just look up his name. Robert Kennedy serves all sorts of people who want to. Well, let me just stay in character and move forward here. Okay, so we got about 11 minutes to go, but before we close up here, we will unpack this for the better. But let's do a few more things, Lanika and Robert, and then in the last few minutes, I do want to get it back on track here. Let's say here's another one. Here, Robert, let me turn this to you. Talk more than you listen. Robert, that is one of the key secrets of my success. I just posted on Facebook how Intuit QuickBooks became one of my first sponsors, working with Dale. As you know, I work at Brand. You and I are doing work together. And one of the biggest things I've done, you probably see me do it, Robert, is I talked more than I listen. A mutual client we have together, right? I made sure to talk, I don't know, I'd say most of the time in the 30-minute call, maybe I saved 1 minute for them to tell me what they really needed, but it don't matter what they needed because I wanted to give what I needed to them. So Robert, why is it important to not listen and just talk more than you need?
Well, I'm married. Yeah. And part of the reason that my wife and I are together is because I did a lot of talking, like when we were first getting together. And after she said, I do, then she said, baby, just keep talking. Just keep talking, baby. Cause
don't listen, baby.
That's the only reason that we are together. I just love that sweet sexy you got going on. So just keep talking. And so I just kept talking, Ramon. And, listening is optional.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, I don't find that it's a big payoff. So I just keep talking. I talk because it's been working for me.
Listening is underrated, Lanika. This is what I would say. And Lanika, talk about that, especially in relationships. Lanika, I know you post a lot about that. Don't you agree with Robert, Lanika, that, you know, you in a relationship, guy and a girl, that the man who just keeps talking and talking and talking, isn't that the man, Lanika, that you say, that's the one for me?
That's it.
That's it. That's all I need is somebody who can mansplain everything to me. I love it. It's the best thing ever. And honestly, who needs perspective?
Right.
If you talk, you don't have to hear anybody else's opinion. You don't have to be open to anything, and you don't have to have any perspective. Who needs that? That's just drama in your life. You don't need that.
I love that. Now, Lanika, talk, and again, also talking about your businesses, like you have staff and all those kind of things. Isn't it better just to keep talking and talking and talking? Why listen to Becky or Marvin or Raul or whoever? They're trying to tell you something about yourself, trying to give you a hint to do the business better. Why listen to them, Lanika, when you the boss and you know everything? Why?
Yeah. Why do you want to know what's going on in your business from the people who are actually doing the work? Why would you listen to them? You know everything. You sit high, they sit low.
That's right.
It's all about you.
I love this. Robert, talk to me.
I don't know. I think, didn't Michelle Obama talk about that? You know, when they try to go high, you make them go low. What did she say? Something like
They
that.
go high, we go low. That's right. G.A. Pimpleton says, make sure you hold every conversation with your earbuds in and volume on high. Listen, everybody, we're going to wrap this up and we will land the plane to Lanika and Robert, and we'll unpack. We've been having some fun here in this past hour. Just for those who don't know, I hope you do know already, in the case any of these clips come back to haunt Robert and Lanika. They're trying to get a client, and Robert's like, I'm a communication.
This is live.
We've been having some fun, giving some tongue-in-cheek jest of ways to live your worst life, ways to fail at business. And we hope that nobody's doing these things. But if you did want to get these tips, and remember, go to failtips.com. Before I turn to Lanika and Robert to give some final comments, and again, always glad y'all are here. Anybody in the BWC side wanted to unmic, say your name, and just join us? And if not, it's okay. But anybody wanted to unmic, say your name, and talk to us before we wrap this segment up. Let's see who that was. Chima. Hey, Chima, how are you? Just hold your mic closer to the microphone. Hey, Chima, talk to us.
Oh, sorry. Can you hear me now?
A little bit. Yeah, you're good. Go ahead. Mic is yours.
I was just listening to the conversation. I just wanted to share something that happened with me just 2 days ago.
Please.
I was encouraged by David Meltzer to shortlist some influencers to see if he can help me.
And Chima, just put your mouth closer to the microphone for me, a little bit closer. Go ahead.
Oh, hold on, let me just take it off the one second.
Okay.
He's doing it on purpose. How not to speak. Part of the show.
I love it, Maria. Go ahead, Chima.
Do better now. Yeah, so I just said, he suggested this, and I said, okay. And I did a Chat GPT search. I just did something basic, and I said to Chat GPT, can you tell me the 20 most influential influencers who are good on kindness and giving back? And out popped a list of all the usual suspects, Oprah Winfrey and all that lot. But David Mouse was right at number 12. So I read, wow, I said, that's amazing. So I sent back to him this message. And for once, David's completely lit up. He was so excited. He told his family, he told everybody, his team. He said, wow, this is amazing. Look what happened just because of this search. And that lit up my week as well. So I just thought I'd share that.
Oh, Chima, I'm so happy. But Chima, I don't want to disappoint you. But how do I say this properly? The list is not accurate. It didn't have my name. So I don't know what the heck kind of list you looked at. I don't know if it was DeepSeek, AI, ChatGPT, Google.
I'm going to write to the founders of ChatGPT.
You should. You should.
This is not right.
Yes. Thank you, Chima.
They're going to have to do something.
Appreciate you, Chima. We got time for one more share, one or two from Clubhouse side. Unmic, say your name, and let's keep talking. And then we'll wrap up with Robert and Lanika.
Did he say he was going to call crap GPT? I think he did. That's
crap
all
GPT.
he posted on crap.
Oh, boy, Dr. Jeannie. The joke's flying.
I'm surprised he uses ChatGPT and just doesn't go to the library and use the encyclopedias.
Or fax machine. I bought the domain faxmachinesummit.com. So, hey, Debbie, I love it. Anybody else want to join in before we wrap up? This is good. All right. Anybody else? Anybody else? Feel free. All right. Well, listen, it's been great to be here. Robert Kennedy, talk to us, brother. Tell us, give us a tip, give us a thought, break character, and give us a real nugget from you and how you live your best life and or live your best business and or are being a great father and husband to your family, whichever way you want to go. But talk to us, give us some real nuggets as we close the show.
This is beautiful, man. I love being here with you and Lanika because it's symbolic of how we should live life. A lot of us try to do this on our own, and we try to do this in our business. One of the biggest reasons business owners fail is because they try to do so much of it by themselves, alone, right? And I know that some of us take the title of solopreneur literally, and we take it and we think that it means, yep, I've got to do every job because only I can do it in a certain way. Only I can do it the best. Listen, there is beauty in variety. There is expertise in others, and it's going to make your life so much better, so much more successful if you operate in your, Ramon, zone of genius and allow the other people to do what they do best so that all of us as a community can be lifted up.
I love it. And Robert, one more time, give us the link and tell us what you're doing in the next few days, weeks. Tell us about that one more time. And BWC crew, if y'all don't mind just listening to Robert, and feel free to amplify it across your channels, Facebook, email, whatever y'all can do. But Robert's been a valued member here and poured his time in. So that's the best way we can thank our host. Robert, talk about what you're doing and links and all those.
Love that you said amplify. We are running the Amplify Voice and Video Influence Summit on April 23rd and 24th. If you want to be a part, if you want to sign up, go to amplifyvoiceandvideosummit.com. We are going to have 15 phenomenal presenters and experts that are going to show you how to amplify your voice, how to use your voice as a vehicle for sales and influence. And if you want to add that to video, that is going to be a part of the equation as well. So head on over to amplifyvoiceandvideosummit.com. Ramon Ray is going to be a presenter. Yeah, man. RK3 is going to be the host and a presenter as well. And we've got some other phenomenal presenters, Quinn Conyers, Pierre Quinn. We've got Alec Johnson. We've got Hannah Pryor, if you know her from NSA. Hannah Pryor is going to be in the house as well. And so we've got a lot of phenomenal presenters, 15 of us that are going to be pouring in for 2 days. So let's go.
Yeah, Hannah Pryor's good people. Thank you so much, Robert. Lanika Johnson, talk to us. Give us a tip, a closing thought, what you learned today, what you didn't learn today. Talk to us, and then please do tell us where you'd like people to go to and connect with you at.
Yeah, so this was so much fun. But honestly, I truly believe that you should do less of what drains you and do more of what works. And don't let busy keep you from building a life, right, that actually serves you. I was telling my makeup artist this morning, I went viral yesterday for saying that I don't want to do labor that does not yield results, right? I have a housekeeper because I need to focus on my business, right? I have a landscaper because I'd rather be at this desk than out there twiddling around in the yard doing something that I'm not good at. Focus on, like Robert said, like Ramon always says, your zone of genius. Focus on that and really just do that and stop worrying about what other people are doing on social media. Stop worrying about what people are doing around you. Really get focused. I always say I didn't make $1 million until I stopped doing all the things. I made my first $1 million when I started doing one thing. So just focus on that thing and you will be successful. There's no way you can lose if you are focused. What you focus on grows.
I love it. I love it. Again, everybody, my name is Ramon Ray, and I'm going to end the live stream now. Again, thanking Lanika, thanking Robert. I'm going to hang out on the BWC audio side for a bit. But Lanika, Robert, thank you so much. Be blessed, you all. What an amazing, amazing show on the